Hi, hello, welcome. So today we're gonna learn how do we get this eye look right here. So keep on watching. We're gonna start with the 16-hour E.L.F camouflage concealer. I'm gonna use a little tiny brush to carve out the shape that I want for my eyes, which I don't know how to explain it. It's just following the shape of my actual eyeball until we get the ending that looks kind of like a winged liner. I'm gonna go right on ahead and use a dark green shade out of a black Radiance Jade palette, and just going to pat it on the outer part of my eyes and kind of sort of brush a little bit towards the top part of my lid. So now we're going to use this turquoise color and we're going to put it towards the center and front part of our eyeballs. I meant eyelids. And the middle and front part of our eyelids. And just kind of sort of pat it in so that you can actually see the pigment. So now we're going to use the dark green that kind of has like a teeny tiny bit of shimmer in it, and we are going to put it on the outer corners and top part of our eyes so that it blends and gives some type of dimension to our eyes, so it's not just straight turquoise green. Kind of want to add a little bit of darkness to it as well, so we're just going to do that to both eyes. Now we're going to take the darkest green with the more shimmer inside of it, and we are going to pat it in the center part of our eyelids. Just the center, not the very outer corner, not the very inner corner, just the center, so it darkens up a little bit. Now I'm going to use my fingers and use that same turquoise color and put it on the inside of my lid. I'm not using a brush because, well, I don't really have that much brushes. And I figured that my fingers work a whole lot better than a brush. So I'm just going to use my fingers. I'm just going to dab it in the inner corners of my eyes so that it pops out a little bit more. And also use my middle finger to blend it in with the darker eyeshadow as well. So on to eyeliner. I'm going to use a black NYX eyeliner that was in my very first video. I don't know if you guys watched it, but yes, that eyeliner. And I promise you I am not struggling this time to do my eyeliner. Kind of. But we're going to go on ahead and try and make a wing. We're also going to use a blue liner as well to line the top. Because why not? Blue and green go together. I wanted white eyeliner. I don't have it, but you gotta have blue. Moving on to face. We're going to prime it using the E.L.F. Hydrating Primer. We're just going to put that all over my face. Then go with my Black Radiance Butterscotch Foundation. And do not judge me, but I am going to rub this in with my fingers because fingers work better than brushes, and I've learned that the brush tends to break my skin out, so I'm just gonna use my fingers. And my fingers do not waste the product like a brush does, in my opinion, so please do not come for me. But I am also not a beauty guru, but this works for me, so that's what I'm gonna do. That's just what I'm gonna do. So afterwards, I am actually going to use my beauty blender after this to dab around to make sure that it's not lumpy, I should say. Well, I want it all to just be smooth, so I just go over it with the beauty blender just because. Just pick up whatever product I did not 100% rub out. And now I'm going to go back in with my wonderful E.L.F. concealer and put that underneath my eyes, on my nose, on my forehead, by my mouth area, you know, to pull me together and make me not look how I'm looking right now, which is a little bit orange mixed with yellow. So it's gonna just get rid of that color. Then I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild contour stick and put that by my, I wouldn't even say I have a jaw area. I just have really fluffy round cheeks. So I'm gonna go with fluffy round cheeks, my forehead, you know, and then my nose. All the places where you're supposed to put a contour. Still learning, but that's where it goes. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna blend it out with the beauty blender. The flat side of the beauty blender is gonna blend out my highlighted area, which is where that lightish concealer is. And then I'm just gonna squeeze it and use the butt of the beauty blender to do the dark areas of this contour. And you know what? It all comes together. It all comes together. That's all that matters. After all of that is blended, I'm going to use my E.L.F. translucent powder, which now that I think about it, I probably should use the banana powder to set under my eyes and my highlighted areas, but the translucent powder is already right there. So I'm just going to use my translucent powder, go underneath my eyes, my forehead, my mouth area, basically wherever I put the concealer is where I'm going to put it. And I do look a little bit ghostly, but it's okay because we are going to bronze up our face soon, and it will just all work together. And when I spray the setting powder, it will just melt together, so I won't look as ghostly. For Hourglass Bronzer, the Hourglass Bronzer is gonna go wherever I put the Wet n Wild contour stick, which is my fluffy cheeks, and then my forehead, and then my nose, because we don't want to look like a ghost. So we're gonna bring our color back a little bit. I'm just gonna go right on ahead and spray the primer mist on my face because we're not done. Then I'm gonna go in with the Halo Megaglow Liquid Highlight, Violet and Wild, in the goldish color. I will link everything in the description box because I don't really remember the names, so I will link it all in the description box. I'm just gonna do a dot on the nose bridge and nose tip, 3 to 4 dots along my cheek areas, and I'm gonna use my finger to blend it all out. Then I'm going to go over it later on with the pressed highlighter Megaglow powder by Wet n Wild as well, which is the powder version to the liquid, which gives it more pigment, so then your highlight pops out a whole lot more because I like to glow. Like I said before, glowing is the way. You gotta be able to see somebody from a mile away. When they look at you, they want to be like, I wonder what attracted me to you. Oh, you're glowing. That's what it was. Who would have known? That's what we want, honey. We want the glowing to be attracting people. We want the glowing to have someone wonder, what is that burning my eyes? What is that stopping my sight right now? Oh, it's you. It's you, honey. That's what we want. That's what we're aiming for. Highlight all the way. So now I'm gonna set my face with a setting spray. I know before I said setting powder, I lied. I meant setting spray. So we're gonna use a setting spray to set out our face. And we're just gonna fan it all out because we want it to dry out a little bit. And then I'm gonna use my beauty blender and dab like around my mouth area because it wasn't setting the way I needed it to. So we're just gonna set that a little bit more, use the setting powder as well, and just keep fanning it away. Then I'm going to use a pair of Naya lashes that I got from the beauty supply store. I bought it because my name is Maya and this says Naya, but it's close enough. If only you change the N to M. Now you got Maya. So that's why I got these lashes. So I'm going to use these lashes right now on my face because why not? Now I'm gonna go in and use the dark green that I used very last, that's already left over on my brush. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of my lash. Bottom of my lashes, lash line. Then I'm gonna use the turquoise color as well, put that in the inner corner part. And I would like to say, I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for a person that had no idea how to do eyeshadow whatsoever, because I did this and I'm proud of myself because I did not cry while doing it. I did not stop and struggle. I was like, I will get this for this video, and I did. So you go, girl, you go. You did it. I'm proud of me. I don't know what it is, but every time I put eyeshadow or anything in the corner of my eyes, I don't know if it's because of my contacts, but it makes my eyes water. And guess what? Your girl got a brand new mascara because the last mascara was done, okay? So enjoy. I personally like this mascara that I got from Black Radiance. I got it for $1 because it was on sale, but I really needed mascara, but it does the job. And the way how the brush is set up is because since the teasing part is so small, it gets every single lower eyelash, every one of them, better than my thick CoverGirl mascara. So thank you Black Radiance for this mascara. It is a bomb. So now I'm gonna use two Black Radiance lip products. I'm gonna use a lip sculpt, which is a bluish shade, and after I used this I realized it wasn't really giving me what I really wanted. Like, it looks dark blue, but it's not when you put it on your mouth. So I just used the greenish liquid matte lippy instead, which gave me the color I was aiming for. Then I'll go back over it again with this lip sculpt just to dab it so it has a little bit more shimmer. Look at that, they blend so nicely, and then furthermore shimmer does it even better. So we're done. Thanks for watching my video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later.